Deputy Chairman Fred Hampton of the Illinois Black Panther Party.
Repeat after me. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary.
Hello, movie lovers, it's me again with another review of an awesome movie that I got to watch during the weekend, and this is Judas and the Black Messiah. This is an awesome movie that came out from HBO Max on Feb 12, and super excited to have watched this. And Yep, it's a biographical drama that is based on the Black Panther Party, not to be mistaken for the Marvel Black Panther, but important to note that the Judas and the Black Messiah was produced by Ryan Coogler, who also directed the Black Panther, and also Daniel Kaluuya, who who plays as Fred Hampton, is also Wakabi in the Black Panther. So yeah, FYI. So for those who do not know what the Black Panther Party is, it was a party that was formed by some college students in 1966, mostly to enable African American and monitor mostly the behaviors of the police in the US, since most of the police used to discriminate people by color, and there was a lot of abuse and brutality from the police side. So the movie is shown from the perspective of William O'Neill, aka Bill, later on known as Wild Bill, through his journey as one of the comrades in the Black Panther Party, to his fateful betrayal of Fred Hampton, who was the leader of the Black Panther Party that was based in Chicago. So this is a very awesome movie that is inspired by true events. So if you're looking for something that does not have so much flippy, boom boom, pew pew pew, this will be a very good movie for you to watch. It leaves you inspired. It leaves you a bit woke in terms of your view of what is going on in the US. It's a very it's a movie that, despite being set in the 1960s, it relates a lot to what people in US, our fellow black people, are going through there. So it's a very good movie. It's a very touching movie. It's a very informative movie. Once you finish with the movie, you'll be more interested to know about the Black Panther Party and what happened after the events of that movie. So for me, I would say it's very informative. It was a learning curve in terms of the Black Panther movement, which has also been referenced in some Easter eggs in the Black Panther Marvel movie now. So yeah. So it's good. It's a cultural eye opener for me, and I would advise all of you to catch it and watch it, and then tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about my review so far. Tell me what you think about the movie once you've watched it, and yeah, peace out. See you on the next review.